I'm a paper chasing animal stuck in this game. I got the root of all evil straight flood in my brain. Being broke without shit is what made me this way. I can't die broke cause I got my kids in my name. I'm a paper chasing animal stuck in this game. I got the root of all evil straight flood in my brain. Being broke without shit is what made me this way. I can't die broke cause I got my kids in my name. Being broke is a choice, boy, you should be ashamed. Got $1 in a drain, but I ain't sleep, I'm awake. Since I touched a little money, ain't shit been the same. If your homies turn their back, let their ass walk away. Fuck COVID, bitch, I wanna dive off a stage. Everybody stressing, but I'm still getting paid. Tell 2020, suck my dick, made me step up my game. Money, power, and respect, bitch, don't give a fuck about fame. I'm a paper chasing animal stuck in this game. I got the root of all evil straight blood in my brain. Being broke without shit is what made me this way. I can't die broke cause I got my kids in my name. I'm a paper chasing animal stuck in this game. I got the root of all evil straight flood in my brain. Being broke without shit is what made me this way. I can't die broke cause I got my kids in my name. Used to wanna die, then had kids, I don't wanna die no more. Used to wanna change the world, but fuck that shit, I don't wanna try no more. Shed too many damn tears, fuck that shit, I don't wanna cry no more. I just wanna fuck my bitch, count my dough, I don't give a fuck about hoes. Used to wanna die, then I had kids, nigga, I don't wanna die no more. Used to wanna change the world, but fuck that shit, I don't wanna try no more. Shed too many damn tears, fuck that shit, I don't wanna cry no more. I just wanna fuck my bitch, count my dough, I don't give a fuck about hoes. Catch you sleeping, I'm the reaper creeping through your speakers. Eat your leaf, you're bleeding like I'm Jeepers Creepers out the mud with legion. Struggle just to reach up. Me and my 7 demons, we gon' stop your ass from breathing. Angel of death is always fiending. Am I dreaming? What the fuck? When my sight is leaking, dripping blood that I'll be drinking. Shut the fuck up, bitch, stop screaming. Release your spirit to ether. TJ, your cerebral, I'm speaking while your body twitching and tweaking. Based off my analysis, I'm stuck in sleep paralysis. Am I just imagining, or is this my reality? Doesn't really matter, in the end, it still gon' damage me. I'm sick of humanity, bring on the catastrophe. This the fucking sparkle spray. I'm a fucking masterpiece, you niggas ain't helpless, man. Coming for your soul tonight, come on, follow after me. We crossing over to the afterlife and all eternity. Used to wanna die, then had kids, I don't wanna die no more. Used to wanna change the world, but fuck that shit, I don't wanna try no more. Shed too many damn tears, fuck that shit, I don't wanna cry no more. I just wanna fuck my bitch, count my dough, I don't give a fuck about hoes. Used to wanna die, then I had kids, nigga, I don't wanna die no more. Used to wanna change the world, but fuck that shit, I don't wanna try no more. Shed too many damn tears, fuck that shit, I don't wanna cry no more. I just wanna fuck my bitch, count my dough, I don't give a fuck about hoes. My struggle made a monster. I remember walking, now I drive a foreign. The niggas hating, but there's no debating. I'm the best in the making. Catch me meditating. If you really woke, get the fuck up out the matrix. Smoking marijuana, my favorite purple fragrance. I love getting money, trapping while I'm skating. This life's so amazing, be ashamed if I waste it. Get up, chase your dreams, boys, stop procrastinating. Thrasher, thrasher, bitch, I'm so thrasher. Skating down a mountain, make my bones shatter. Thrasher, thrasher, bitch, I'm so thrasher. Fuck all that romancing, I wanna hit it backwards. Yeah, my bitch, she a dancer, and she a Pisces, she in love with a Cancer. Yeah, all these rappers actors, I can't die broke, so I always got my cash up. I can't die broke, so I always got my cash up.
Hey, yo, 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 what is up, fam? What is up? It's me, your boy Calm here, chilling with the homie.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
What's up,
It's Lance
guys?
motherfucking time. How y'all doing tonight?
Hope everyone's having a good night. But we got a very special guest tonight, and we got a lot of questions, a lot talked about, so we want to get straight into it. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, fam? Tell us who you are and where you from.
What's up, guys? My name is Trippybone. Other people know me as Ty. I'm from Fontana, California. I make music and host skateboard events.
Hey, that's what's up. Damn,
Let's
dude.
get it.
Before we really get into it, like I want to talk about this a little bit. Like I feel like hip hop and skateboarding was always like meant to be together.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like
It's like they have a relationship together.
yeah,
Skaters like music, musicians like skaters.
Yeah, I think it always fit well with skateboarding. Like, shit. We can go back to. I mean, my first sense of hip hop and skateboarding was Lupe Fiasco. I mean, for me, you know what I'm saying. So ever since then, or Pharrell Williams, it was a great vibes back then. You know.
I always thought of like skateboard kids
Yeah,
being like grimy as fuck in like the best way possible, and I always thought of hip hop being like that too. Like just like super grimy, and I'd be like, yeah, man, like this shit just goes hand in hand with each other.
yeah. The little dirtbag kids are usually the same ones listening to music and skating down the street, getting into shit. That was me. I was banned from Burger King.
What? Oh shit! What the fuck happened there, bro?
I was like 7 years old, skating through the city with the homies, and on our way from collecting change and getting ice cream, we would stop at Burger King
Mm.
and go down the slides with our skateboards. And they caught on to what time we were coming, and they just stopped letting us in.
Damn, that's
That
crazy.
shit was hilarious. I was like 7 years old, little kid.
That's hella funny, man. But look, man, I'm actually I'm really excited about this interview because I want to know, like, so I mean, the next question is like, how did you get into music, my man? Like rapping specifically. Like, what made you start getting into music?
I've always loved music. Like I've been rapping. Like I remember writing my first rhyme in like third grade. And my
Oh,
dad was a rapper. He would make CDs and like
okay.
go sell them on the corner and shit. And he would be playing his music, and music was just always there, especially playing like video games.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would listen to all the songs on there, like Tony Hawk or NBA Street Volume
Oh,
2. And
nice.
My man said
like
NBA Street.
video games really what opened up my mind to music, because
Mm-hmm.
we didn't have the internet back then.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. That's what's up. First, you said third grade. That was your first rhymes.
Yeah.
Do
Do
you
you
remember
remember
how it
it?
went?
My mom would
Yeah,
be like,
bro.
"Go ahead, do your little thing. Show auntie a little rap you made," and I'd be all shy and shit. But I didn't record music until like I was like 20.
Okay, okay, that's what's up.
I
How
got you.
did you find that specific sound that you have right now?
It's been a journey, really. Like I always knew what kind of sound I wanted, but it was hard to, because really I just go with whatever the beat makes me feel, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
if a beat make me feel a certain way, then I could vibe to it. Like, and if I can't vibe to it, I just won't say anything to it. And eventually I had enough beats that I vibed on, and I realized like I liked most of the heavy, darker beats. So
Mm,
I don't know,
Okay.
just of what I leaned to the most, what was easiest for me to like feel comfortable.
okay.
Do you
But
feel
I
that?
love Kendrick. I love boom bap. You know, like I originally wanted to do boom bap and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
just darker stuff came out a lot more natural.
Mm, okay. Okay.
I got you. I feel that. Um, do you feel that? Do you feel that like? So you're also a skater, right? Like skating's like a big part of your life.
Yeah, I've been skating my entire life.
Do you feel that like that correlate like that maybe led you away from kind of like doing like the boom bap stuff and like just like rapping about like the stuff you rap now? Because like I think of like all my like skater homies and everything, and like they're like personality wise, I feel like they're very like similar to you, you know, just like talking to you right now and everything. Like some like
Yeah, I think
some,
so. Cause like,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
oh, sorry. Yeah, cause being around skaters, you know, they were dragging me to punk shows and ska gigs, and they were just taking me all over the place because I was just going where the skaters were going. So I just had a wide influence of music, I guess. It just wasn't always hip hop, you know?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Can we talk about that a little bit? Like, so maybe was hip hop like the first genre you loved, or like what was the first one if it wasn't hip hop?
Yeah, you could say it's the first one I loved because, like, growing up, just hearing like Tupac, I felt like I related to him in a sense because we were growing up the same with a single mom and shit. So
Mm.
hip hop for sure was my first love. But then once I found like rock and alternative and punk, like it just opened my mind. Like, oh shit, this shit's pretty cool too. And I just dove deep into all that shit. And that was at a young age, like 12, 11. You know, like listening to Linkin Park and stuff.
Oh,
Oh, Lincoln Park.
yes.
Oh
Yes.
man, Lincoln Park was my shit back then.
Yeah, and then when they mixed it with the rap and rock, I was like, "Oh my god, you can do both! Oh, that's so
Yeah.
sick!"
Hell
And then
yeah.
that
Hell
encore
yeah.
song, yeah, man, greatest
Yeah,
mashup.
definitely.
So, what
Yeah,
about
skating definitely helped.
yeah, yeah, yeah? And do you think like that also has to do with kind of like where you grew up from, like where you grew up being from like SoCal and everything? Because
Yeah,
I think about like the Bay Area, like you know we up north, so we from the Bay, and it's like yeah, there are little pockets of like certain areas where maybe like hip hop wasn't like the most predominantly like number one genre in music and stuff. Like I often think like Berkeley and everything, right? It was like way more kind of like hippie, free spirited, and kind of like grungy almost, you know?
yeah, yeah. The scene's just different out here, I guess. Yeah, I didn't like hear even know about hip hop shows growing up, but I always heard about rock shows, and
Mm.
it wasn't
Okay.
until I got older until I started meeting all the people that did hip hop out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as big as LA or like the Bay probably, but there's a lot of bands out here. There's a lot of like reggae artists and it's all types of shit. It's a clusterfuck of music.
You said before we got on, you live in Fontana? Is that right?
Yeah, yeah, I grew up in Fontana. I live in Rialto right now. It's like right
Okay.
next to it though.
Okay,
Same
I got
shit.
that's like that. Well, you said that was like 30 minutes away from LA, right?
Yeah, 30, 40, depending on traffic. But if there's no traffic and I'm driving, I'll be there in like 25 minutes.
Banging
I got
mics, I
that.
got you. Hey.
So, do you feel like Fontana and LA are pretty much different in a way,
Oh,
or
hell yeah.
okay?
Way different. People in LA, just because there's like a bigger amount of people. There's like way more people. I think people are more open to art out there. And compared to over here, it's like most people just get jobs and that's it. Like there's not a lot
Mm,
of creative people or living. You don't. It's hard to make a living off creativity over here compared to LA, like where there's
Mm-hmm.
just people all over the place willing to help you and stuff. And help you grow. Just more opportunities in LA. It's kind of dead out here for an artist unless you know people.
I got you. I got you. Do you feel? I guess you answered my question. I guess it's pretty hard to get big in Fontana. Like, was there any
Yeah, fuck yeah.
name
Like,
brands people from Fontana that we know? Probably.
uh, well, there's some clothing brands that have came out of here, like Quiet Life and Rhythm Skate Shop. There's like brands, it can happen, but a lot of their connections are going to be in LA, and you know they're going to be promoting in LA a lot. Like I could go grab a mic and start performing on the corner, but no one's walking around outside.
Oh,
Compared if
yeah.
you grab a mic and go perform in Hollywood, you know there's
Yeah,
thousands of people outside just waiting, you know.
I got
So
you.
it's definitely harder for sure if you don't branch out the city.
Yeah, okay, okay, I got you.
Some of
So
my
was
best shows have been outside of the city.
Oh, no way. Okay, so where'd you usually
Yeah, and that's
perform for your
weird, you know,
shows?
'cause you would think your hometown would show you the most love, but LA shows me hella love when I perform out there.
Okay, okay, LA. Okay, so did you perform I don't know how to say your first album.
Apocalyptic Soldier.
Apocalyptic
Apocalyptic Soldier. Was that your
soldier.
official album that you
Apocalyptic
performed
soldier.
there?
Yeah, I performed that song in OC and in LA, and those crowds get crazy, man. The people out here, they're not willing to get crazy, or I don't know enough crazy people, but all the strangers in LA and OC just like my music. It's so weird. Like when a stranger uplifts you and like people you grew up with kind of like just turn their shoulder to you, like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Damn,
So,
hey,
it's
fuck.
weird.
That's hella true though, and like that's some fucked up shit, man. Like the people you grew up with, man. Like sometimes like they won't even show you any type of love, and especially when
Yeah,
you,
and that's just discouraging.
yeah, and
Oh
especially
yeah,
as
definitely.
like an artist or even like as a business person and everything, like when they do decide to support you, or whatever, they'll never like really support you. They'll do some shit like, "Hey, yo, you gonna give me that homie discount or some shit?"
Yeah, man, I get that a lot. That's why I built the website so that people could stop asking me that, and I just tell them to go to the website because I'm a nice person and I'll do it. I'll be like, yeah, yeah, but you know, it doesn't help me, is you know,
Yeah. Oh
so
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I believe
uh,
I believe you a stranger will support you more than friends sometimes. I guess that's how I
definitely
feel. Something. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is it's a weird vibe when it comes to friends because once you make it, you know, they always want to go near you, but like once you don't and you're trying to promote their stuff, they don't really promote you until you actually make it. You know, and
exactly.
it's kind of a
That's
fucked up
true, dude.
situation. You know, but yeah,
Yeah,
that's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of crazy.
yeah, but
But
at the end of the day, those people are still watching, you know, and like from a distance, they're being inspired, whether they admit it or not.
mhm.
So just at least you're inspiring people. They don't gotta fucking show love.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Was the first album? How long did it take for you to make it, and what was the process of going into that album?
That album was random as hell because
all right.
I had like 4 songs,
Uh-huh.
and then I was like, maybe I should make an album. So then I just made like another, well, no, I might have 6 songs, and then I was like, oh shit, that's almost an album. And I was like, okay, I'll make a couple more. So I made like 4 more, and then so I had like 10 songs, and then I had songs that I had released prior. So I was like, I might as well just throw those on the album too. I mean, they're just on SoundCloud. So I just basically gathered all the songs I made within like a year and a half and put them on a tape. It wasn't like premeditated or anything. It's kind of just like a bunch of songs I had sitting around, and I just put them together.
Okay, that's not.
I
Yeah,
got you.
I mean, all the greatest albums usually get made up just like randomly. You know what I'm saying? So that's a dope way to put it. You said you made the
Yeah,
album during when you were going working, right? So you were like
y-
you were like write rhymes at your work.
yeah. So I was working at I do forklift operating. So put the speaker on top of my forklift with zip ties, and I play the beat over and over all day long while I'm picking orders, and I just wait for lyrics to come because I don't like forcing music. So I'll just play the beat for a while until I start saying something, and then I'll just roll with it. I kind of let it hypnotize me in a way.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. But I mean, like that's how like I feel like that's how a lot of music is made, because sometimes you can't always just be like in the studio like there and really trying to write shit, right? Like you kind of like a bar comes to your head, right? And then you'd be like, hey yo, that's kind of dope, and then you write it down and shit, right? And then like eventually you got so
Yeah.
many like bars to go off of, and then like the song kind of flushes out, right? Or
Yep.
I got
Yeah,
you.
kind of build it over time. Like sometimes I could just like write a song right off the bat if I catch like a flow and like a steady stream of ideas, it'll just like roll out like water. And then other days, I just have to like let it play in my head over and over and over. It's really random. I don't know. Creativity is strange. It's always different, kind of.
Yeah.
But the main way is just hypnotizing myself until I come up with
Mhm.
something.
How long does it usually take you to write rhymes?
If I really like the beat, I could do it in 10 minutes.
Oh shit!
Like if I have like
Damn.
free time, free space, like nothing, no distractions. And if I'm really in my vibe, I'll knock that shit out real quick. But if I'm like having distractions and people talking and all that, probably like, I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour.
That's
Depends
still
on the
pretty
environment.
fast.
That's
Damn,
really
I
quick,
still
bro.
yeah.
That's really quick. An hour? Like I can't even fucking like. I wouldn't be able to write anything in an hour, even if I tried, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
And
I'm
10
always
minutes
I
with
think
no
it's because I kind of
distractions. Shit.
I kind of let the beat speak for me. Like, I don't try to like say what I want to say. I say what I think the beat, how whatever the beat makes me feel. I say. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like every beat has like a song made already. You just have to like
yeah.
find out what it is, like a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
I I feel that. I feel that. Like I love beats. I'm like a beat junkie, and I feel that a beat can kind of tell its own story. You
Yeah,
know, like
definitely.
it doesn't necessarily you don't necessarily need the lyrics or the words,
You
for the beat to
still
go
feel it.
off. Yeah, you could still feel it. Like it could still hit you a certain way. That's why, like
Yeah, it's like a
instrumental tapes and
matching
shit.
emotion.
Damn, I feel that. I
I
feel that.
think that has to do with the emotion. Like if you can like attach your emotions to the beat and just see how the beat makes you feel, I feel like the right words will just fall out naturally. That's usually what I look for. I don't try to say what I want to say, like, oh, I'm gonna make a song about this. It's
Mm-hmm.
just like, oh, damn, that beat sounds good. Oh man, I think I hear something, and then I just kind of like, I don't know, it just comes out of the sky. It seems like sometimes.
That's dope. That's dude. I,
I
I'm
feel
still
that.
can't believe it's 10 minutes. Like 10 minutes to write a rhyme. That's really fast.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
fast.
Some of my songs, one of the songs on my album, is a freestyle. Like my homie, I was just going to go buy some weed, and my homie had the studio equipment set up. He was like, "Hey, drop a verse real quick before you leave." And I was
Mm.
like, "Fuck it." And then I let the beat play, and I came up with like two bars. And I was like, "Okay, start over." And then I just freestyled the whole thing and like jetted out of there because I had to go. And I ended up using that freestyle on my album.
Oh, that's dope.
It's the Lil Shawty song.
Okay,
Little
okay.
Shawty bad and she with it. That whole song is a freestyle. Like I didn't write any of that. I was just
Damn.
talking out of my ass.
That's always a freestyle.
Sheesh.
Okay. Um,
Yeah.
but talking about like songs off your album, your first one, like maybe it's because it's just like this one bar, but it's patience, and then there's a bar where you mentioned like overly dedicated, like in 2010, and then earlier I asked you, I was like, well, yo, was that a reference to like Kendrick Lamar's like overly dedicated mixtape?
Yeah, that was my buddy Lyra, my partner with Namaste.
Mm-hmm.
That was on his verse, and he definitely was shouting
Oh,
out
okay, okay.
Kendrick because Kendrick inspired both of us. Like we would sit in a garage and smoke and play Kendrick, and then
Mm-hmm.
freestyle and try to be like him and shit. So he just wanted to give Kendrick a shout out on his verse, and it was like the perfect opportunity to. Yeah,
I
shout out
feel
Lyra for
Blair's
that.
dope. Damn, I feel
Nice. That's
that.
Yeah,
what's
he's the
up.
only one on that album that I featured.
Yeah. He's featured on like four tracks, right, or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
cool.
Can we talk about your group Namaste Souls, man? How that got about? I
yeah,
really want to know about
definitely.
that for
We
sure.
could definitely talk about it. Shout out
Yeah,
With
Namaste,
the
man.
drip,
It's
with the
the
drip.
family.
with the drip, bro. Like, yeah, tell us the name, like how it formed. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
the name
All
itself
right,
is really catchy. You know what I'm saying?
all right. So basically, me and my bros, like that I was growing up with through after high school, spending a lot of time with, we would always rap and freestyle. and we were like, fuck it, let's make a rap group. We were thinking of names. We were like, how about Namaste Assassins? And we are like, nah, it's corny. We are like, Namaste Disciples. We are like, nah, too religious. And then I don't know which one of us said it. It might have been D'Angelo. He was like, Namaste Souls. And I was like, ooh,
Hey,
it just
yeah.
sounded good. And I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, that
it
sounds
flows
nice. We
well.
knew we wanted to use the word Namaste though,
Okay.
Okay.
because we're all about like peace and love and unity and like evolving your spirit and opening your mind and shit. So we all had like the same mindset going into this, that we wanted to open people's minds and just express ourselves fully.
That's what's
Okay.
up.
I got
That's
you.
dope. How many are in your group in Namaste Soul?
Originally there was 5 of us: me, D'Angelo, Lara, BU, that's my buddy Fish, and we had a DJ, but he's no longer with us. He passed away.
Oh man.
And so now it's just me, Lyra, D'Angelo, and BU.
Mm-hmm.
We're the music artists, but Namaste is bigger than music. We have like a designer who's part of the team. His name's Hector. Him and his sister like create some of our designs and help us mock up pieces for merch. And then I have people that help me with the skate events that are part of Namaste, and they like work the tent or and help promote. It's like a family tree. Like there's like photographers. We have a filmer named Gio. He handles most of our documenting. He'll film like everything we do on call, and it's like a big old group of collective people. It's got like web designers. There's a
Okay.
lot of people part of it,
All right, I got
You
actually.
got
you.
a whole team behind you. Shit,
Yo,
that's
so
dope.
Yeah.
can we talk about like some of those like skate events you throw, because like I seen some of them on your
Oh
IG,
man,
right?
they're
And it looks
awesome,
like they're freaking like 100 kids running around and everywhere, which I think is hella dope because
dude.
you're giving back to the
They're
community.
They're so fun, man. Like, really, I get a blast out of it because just seeing the kids' smiles and like even the parents like congratulate, like saying, "Oh, dude, this is awesome. Thanks for doing this. My kid's having a blast. Like, can't wait for the next one." Like, I
That's
don't
what's
know,
up.
especially with, like the pandemic, it had people down and out and like bummed out. No one was having fun and shit. And I
Hmm.
was like, "Fuck this fucking bullshit." Like,
Mm.
skating is good mentally and physically for you. So I just figured like I always wanted to do skate events. So then my homie from Still Alive was like, "Hey, do you guys want to do a skate event?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've actually been thinking about it for a while now." And so we partnered up with him and did a tour all around our local county at like 6 different skate parks. And yeah, it's really about giving back. We just go, we do a product toss, we do a death race, a best trick contest. We even have
Hmm.
like silly contests for the kids, like a doggy paddle race where they have to race on their knees,
Okay.
just so like everyone has a chance to win, not
Yeah,
just the
yeah.
good skaters.
Hmm.
Do like the
Yeah.
highest ollie, longest manual. It's pretty fun, man. It's just it's fun for me to stay in the scene, because I'm getting older. I can't skate at the skate park every day,
Yeah.
but at least I could throw like awesome events for the kids that do.
That's what's up.
I
That's
got
cool. How
you.
long does it take for you to set up an event like that?
Um, the first, really, if you to run smoothly, like 2 months,
Mm.
but I could really set it up within a week if I had to.
Hmm.
Okay.
But 2 months is a good time to get the word out, make the flyer, get other people on board.
Yeah, I feel
That's what's
like
up.
the logistics of it and everything is like crazy. Um, but I think
Yeah, we
I
have
think
like 15 to 20 sponsors.
oh, that's what's up. Cause yeah,
Damn,
dude,
that's
some of
what's
the
up.
reels, like I said, like they look super lit and super fun, and like it makes it to me. It's like you ever watch like Battle of the Barracks? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. To me, it's
Like King of
almost
the
like
Road.
that. Yeah, it's almost like that, but not really. In a sense that like you got this huge skate event with like hella people there, and it's like it's also for the kids, and it's way more laid back. I don't feel like it's as serious, but it's still hella dope, and like I'm all for that shit, fam.
Yeah, it's
Like
just a
kudos
laid
to
back
you, fam.
vibe. Thanks, man. Everything for the kids. That's how I grew up, just trying to show love to the kids growing up like I did.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's the motive right there. That's like their future. The kids are our future, man. If you give like something like you throw in something like that, you might change their life, and they might be like something big, and that little event that you threw out, that could have changed their whole lives. You know what I'm saying? So
Y-
that's dope
y-
how you doing that. You know that you're just giving back. You
Dude,
know.
check this out. Our first contest, the guy who won first place, he took home like almost $400 and a bunch of skateboards and clothes. And he came up to me and I was like, dude, good job. You killed it. And he's like, dude, thank you. Now I have money to buy diapers for my newborn. I was like,
Oh,
Oh
holy shit.
shit.
Like this guy didn't have a job and he came and won the skate contest to take care of his kid. His name's Bobby. Shout
yeah.
out Bobby, by the way. Like he's a killer. He's super ripper. And the barracks just followed him actually, and they reposted one of
Oh.
his clips from our skate event.
What? Damn, that's what's
Yeah.
up, dude.
So they see what's going on. This guy Bobby's killing it, and he's getting noticed by everybody. And he's been fucking shredding our events.
I got
Hey,
you. I
shout out to
got you.
Bobby, fam.
That's dope. That's sick, man. So I want to talk about your style of raps because you have 5 people in your Namaste Soul group, right? So
Y-
how hard was it to find these people to and like to gravitate to your style of rap because your style of rap is really really different. I fucking fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? So it's gotta be really really hard to have that style of rap and have 5 other people like follow you. So how did that come about with your style?
Whew, well, yeah, that is probably one of the most difficult parts of it because we're all individual artists with our own styles.
Mm-hmm.
And we were all developing ourselves at the same time. So like we were all learning together. I would find like some kind of advice on the internet. I would send it to them or something, and I think they just liked how I rapped and it kind of inspired them to try it and they found out they're decent at it and wanted to give it a try. But they also have their whole own sound that they do. So it's kind of like a juggling act, like Patience, that's really not even my vibe or my style, That was my
Mm-hmm.
buddy Lyra's song and he asked me to get on it. So I matched his vibe on it.
Okay.
And whenever one of us approach each other with a song, we just tell them what we think about it, and we rub off on each other. But we've been friends for a long time, so we all have the same mindset anyway. So I didn't have to find them. We were all friends from the start.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's what's up.
I
Damn, did
think
you oh, go ahead, Kyle.
I was just gonna say, like, I think like what you just said right there, how like that patient song, like it wasn't even your song, it was your homie Lyra song, and then he asked you to get on the track, like it wasn't your vibe. I think that also kind of like speaks to like as you as an artist and like how dope you are, because I think that's very difficult for an artist to kind of match another artist's like energy and vibe and then go off of like not necessarily what you do, right? And then like you kind of mimicking or matching him, Like I think that's like super fucking dope.
Yeah, dude. It's a challenge, but I like challenges, so it gave me a reason to step it up. And if I'm inspired, it's pretty easy for me to get to work. And when he showed me the song, I was like, okay, I can get down with that. Like, I would never think of it myself, like, but I could definitely like adapt to other sounds pretty good. I don't know where that happened or how that happened, but it's kind of natural.
What would you name your genre of sound? Like what would you put it under?
If I'm doing like my screamo shit, I would say like punk rap. I don't know, instead
Punk
of
rap.
punk rock, like punk
Yeah,
rap,
Punk rap,
yeah.
yeah.
or some kind of grungy, gothy, fucking trap shit, trap metal, fucking. I don't know,
Cause
man. I just make sounds, and if I,
yeah.
Cause what's his name? Like, what would you call it? Like metal rap? Like I know Mario Judah is like pushing that like pretty tough right now. I don't know if you guys listen to him,
yeah,
but like
yeah, I guess you can consider it that,
maybe yeah, maybe
or like a
kinda.
scream rap,
Yeah,
something.
yeah. But
I don't know.
it's interesting because like I hear your guys' group like Namaste Souls, but then like I hear your music, right? And I'm like yo, that's some dark shit, fam, like straight up. But what's so real about it is that people fucking think about this shit. People have some of these thoughts and stuff, right? But a lot of times people are like maybe they keep it just tucked away, or like they're too afraid to like speak their mind and say how they feel and shit, right?
Definitely.
And I hear your music and I'm like, yo, dude, like that shit's dark, but that's some of the realest shit.
Yeah, I get super vulnerable in my lyrics most of the time. Like I'm not afraid to say like if I got some emotional baggage or something's like bothering me, or if I want to say some fucked up shit, I'm not gonna care about what people think at the end of the day, because at the end of the day I make music for myself or for the people that can relate to it. So I know that someone's out there that's going through some sick shit and they don't want to tell no one because they don't want to get judged or something. And I just want to be able to be like a voice for those kind of people that are afraid to fucking talk about the dark shit in their mind.
Got you.
Cause I've been through
Hey,
some shit, man, and shit's not cool.
yeah, no, I bet, and that's what's up. Like, you
My
don't
mental
care,
health
you
is
don't
a
give.
bitch.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
most definitely, man.
it is,
Most definitely,
fam.
mental health. It's one thing you gotta take care of for sure. And I love
Yeah,
that you
dude. I
don't
was
you
in a
don't give a shit.
72-hour hold. I
Yeah.
was in a
Oh, really?
straitjacket in a 72-hour hold at a psych ward for 3 days, man. Not the
Oh shit.
business.
Oh no, yeah,
That's where a
man.
lot of
That's
my inspiration comes from. Like I've been through some like real weird, trippy shit, dude. Like weird shit,
hence
man.
the name
And that's
Trippybone,
where
huh?
a lot of my inspiration comes from.
Would you? I mean, would you mind talking about that a little bit? May is also like
Yeah, I don't mind, dude.
mental health awareness month and everything, and like you hear a lot more people talking about like mental health issues and everything now, but like yeah, like I feel that sometimes as like artists, a lot of times as artists actually, people like kind of forget that like we're all human, you know? Like we all go through the same problems and everything, right?
for sure. Yeah, I've been through some shit where like they had me on this 3-day hold or whatever, and I was like hearing voices and going in and out of consciousness and like waking up, walking down a hallway, like just a lot of weird stuff. And they diagnosed me schizophrenic, and they thought I was doing drugs. They were like, "Oh, he's probably smoked some crystal meth," but I would never do that. Never touched it in my life. Just smoke weed and drink beer. And when I went through that and I seen how the doctors treated people, like the patients, they had no empathy, they had no love or compassion, like as for the human. I was like, oh, these fucking doctors are sick, and it just fucking opened my mind to like the medical establishment. We got to rework that shit and have a better place for people to rebuild their minds instead of just injecting them and giving them pills.
Facts. I
Hmm.
feel that. And I'm sorry, but it got really dark in your room. Do you have a light or something you can turn on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's better for sure.
So,
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, fuck, I can't see anything.
Um, yeah, that's crazy you say that because, like, on some personal shit, like, yeah, I have a family member that was diagnosed with schizophrenic disorder, and it was
Yeah, that shit's
crazy.
real.
It was crazy how they approached, I guess, handling or fixing the issue, right? And it was they need to take like these 8 different medications that basically turned them into like a fucking vegetable, dude. Like, like they didn't know where they were and who they were and everything. Like they were so sedated and everything. And I was like, this doesn't fix anything. This just
Nope.
you're just getting them hooked on these medications so you can fucking make a profit, dude. And like you said, dude, like it's fucked up, and
All
we
right.
really need to rework the system and everything because there's I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of issues that like need to be addressed, but like no one wants to like really address them or talk about it because whatever stigmatism like follows it.
Yeah, it's the stigmatism, and the other reason is the fact that most doctors don't know what's going on. Like, um, the doctor that was seeing me when I was going through my episode, they basically were like, "Well, we can't find any drugs in his system, so we don't know what's going on, but give him these pills." That was their solution. And my mom was upset about that. And growing up like in a Christian faith, she took me straight to church, and they gave me like all these like I guess you can say rituals I should do. Like I had to fast, I had to cut out sugar, I had to stay home, not listen to any music. I had to
Wow.
like cleanse my whole mind of everything and like go really deep into myself to find myself again and get off of the pills that they had me on.
Mm-hmm.
And so like really if it wasn't for my family and the guidance and the counseling that I was having, I probably would have never got my mind back. I probably would have been living under a freeway walking barefoot and shit because I was out of it. Like I was seeing things and hearing voices and I was convinced that I was going to die. I thought everyone wanted to kill me. Like it was real fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
And just cleaning my mind out and getting away from everything really helped me and my family being there for me.
At what age was this, if you don't mind me asking?
I was 19. I spent my
Wow.
20th birthday in the psych ward.
Wow. Shit, man. So
Yeah,
at
my mom
19,
called
you're
like, "Happy
now.
birthday." I was like, "Oh shit, today's my birthday." Like I didn't even know what day it was. I was so gone, dude, off the pills and
Yeah.
shit.
Shit, man. So at 19, that happened to you. In 28, man, you just. It seems like you're doing better than ever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really inspiring to others that feel like that you if you go to a psych ward or anything and you're all fucked up, you can't come back to who you are. But it seems like to me that you really got everything together and just you fought through it. You know?
Yeah, I definitely had to bounce back, and it was a challenge. It wasn't easy. It was like a process. Like this was like a 6-month process, honestly. And at the end of it, I just felt I was like, felt like a near death experience. Like I came back feeling more grateful and more happy to be like healthy, like happy that I wasn't hearing voices anymore. You know, it was like it gave me a big, good sense of gratitude, and that's and then like a year later, 2 years later, I wanted to talk about it somehow with the world, and I was like, what better way to do it than music? Like maybe there's other people that have been hearing voices, but they don't want to tell somebody and then get called fucking crazy and sent to a psych ward when really they just need guidance and they need to like cleanse themselves.
Definitely. Okay.
I feel
That's
that, but shit, dude. Like, hey, fam, hearing that, like, I'm really happy for you, dude. Like that shit's
Thank
no
you, man.
joke. Like in my scenario, like my family member that's dealing with that, they're still not able to get some of the help they need, and
It's
like,
tough, dude.
yeah,
It's not easy.
yeah, yeah, on some
I
real
would
shit.
suggest like some kind of spiritual help, like I wouldn't say necessarily Christian or any religion, just
Mm-hmm.
somebody that knows how to cleanse your spirit, because you gotta cleanse your spirit and like and like jumpstart your mind, and like it's so weird, man. It's like uh you have to baby them in a way,
Can I?
but they
Um,
also have to want to be helped. You know,
yeah,
they gotta want to be
yeah.
better.
Yeah, I was about to ask. That was my next question. I wanted to ask you actually because, um, talking to a lot of different people, like there were a lot of like resources and stuff for to like talk to different people and then like figure out like what the next step be and everything. And like they all kind of said that like you could try to help them as much as they want, but they refer to it as a stage of like desperation. They have to reach kind of like that stage of desperation where like they're just no longer able to do whatever anymore, and like they realize that they actually need the help, and like that's the hardest part because it's really difficult to get to that part, and if they don't get to that part, you're very limited with what you can do.
Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, I definitely had to fight for my own mind. Like I knew something was wrong and I knew I wanted to fix it. I didn't know how. But I could imagine someone just feeling like hopeless, like no one could help them. It's easy to go down that road like, oh, no one understands, they can never help me. Like I felt like that at times, but I wanted to be better so bad. Like I would break down in tears in the middle of the night, like just crying out to God. Even didn't even know if he existed or not. Like
Mm-hmm.
crying out to the imaginary God that I hope exists. And I don't know, I think just that kind of desperation really helped pull me out of that.
I got you. And Do you feel that music has helped you on your journey, being able to
Oh
kind of
yeah.
convey all your emotions and what you feel and think and everything?
Yeah, it's easier for me to talk about those experiences in music because people won't take it serious and it's just lighter on the ears. If I tell someone like, "Hey dude, I used to hear voices and see things," they'll be like, "You fucking nut," you know? But if I say it in a song, "Oh, that sounds badass."
Yeah,
But like
yeah,
it's real. I'm not like trying to say it
Hmm.
to sound cool. It's like it really happened. But it's my way of like getting it off my chest and trying to find people that have also been through similar things.
I got you. I got it. It's like it's kind of like the 7-7 song that we saw. It looks like the Grim Reaper's Scythe, but 7-7 is considered a lucky number for a jackpot. Can you speak on that? Because I feel like when you told us that like everybody you felt like everybody wanted to kill you and everything, and you just had voices in your head, but you got out of it, and I figured I see it as a jackpot myself. So 7-7 is that 777 is that what considered what it came to be out like that the experience or
Um, the 7 came about because I just kept seeing it repeatedly. Like after the
Mm.
experience, I just kept seeing them, and it's always been my favorite number like my entire life. And in like my darkest times, I would see that, and it would kind of remind me to stay positive. Like like you said, like a jackpot, like it's your lucky day. Like I would see that number as like, oh well, if I see that number, that it must mean I'm on the right path because I keep seeing it. Why would I keep seeing it? Maybe it's a sign from the other side. And it just kept getting deeper and deeper. Like my son ended up being born on January 7th. My daughter was born in room 7.
oh
My
snap.
Oh,
fucking birthday is the
okay.
7th month of the year. It's
Oh
kind of
wow.
just like
Okay.
all over my life. So
Yeah.
I just kind of I took it as a sign, and I just looked into it online, and it basically said what I was thinking. Like it's a number of revelation, and if you're seeing it repeatedly, then you're on the right path, and you're on a good spiritual path, and following your dreams and all this other deep shit. And I was like, holy fuck, this is the realest shit I ever fucking read in my life.
Damn.
Damn, that's crazy. So your son was born on the 7th, you said. Your daughter was born in room
Yeah,
7, and your
yeah.
birthday's on the 7th. Holy
The-
crap.
The 7th month of the year, triple sevens. A.
Yeah, and I could find a more. There's like a ton of ways that that shit's around my life, but those are like the main ones that I'm like, holy fuck, that's wild. Like, what are the odds of that? Like, all
Man,
relating to birth and all having the 7. So cool.
Damn. Damn.
that's trippy.
That's
Yeah, and
Trippy
then
bone.
I wanted to draw a logo for it. So that logo, I drew that logo myself because I was so intrigued by this damn number. Fucking started drawing it everywhere. And then I was like, wow, that looks kind of badass. A- And yeah, so it's became like a thing. Like people love it out here where I'm from. And like it's like when I meet people, they're like, oh, that logo's badass. What is it? And I usually just give them a short answer, like, oh, it's my brand. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but on some
it's
real shit,
like
that shit is
means a
hella
lot
dope,
to
man.
me.
Like,
Thanks,
I,
I
man.
like that whole
I was like,
your whole merch is really, really dope. For
yeah,
sure.
man, because I was like,
Thanks, dude. I
dude,
have
that
fun
shit.
making it.
I was like, that shit looks like the Grim
I
Reaper
actually brought
scythe.
some of it here with me,
Oh, okay, okay. If you
and
want to showcase it off, if
and
you
I
want to
want to give
showcase
you
it.
guys a beanie too. So check
Oh
this
yeah.
out. I don't know which one you guys like better out of this one and the green
Oh,
one,
the orange
but I
one
want to
sold out.
send
I
both
seen
of
that
you guys one.
online.
The orange one's pretty
I want
fire, but I like that
yeah.
olive green one too. That one's pretty
Sold
The olive
out
green
fire.
one's
besides
sick
this
too,
one.
yeah.
This is the last orange one. So whenever I say it's sold out, it means I have one more.
Are you ever gonna like restock on
it's,
it?
it's because I like holding them for display. So
I
yeah,
got you.
whatever color you guys want, just send me your address after this. I'll mail it to you guys.
Oh, for
Oh, for
sure. Well,
sure,
I only
bro.
thank
have
you,
green
fam.
and orange left.
For sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what's up.
Take
That's
it in
dope.
my
That's dope.
appreciation.
Well,
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
thank you,
Yeah,
fam.
the 3 sevens, the 3 sevens on your logo and on your merch is real fire. It just sticks out. You know what I'm saying? So
This one
that's
right here.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yes,
bro. Yeah,
sir.
dude.
That's super sick, man. That's super sick,
Yeah, I
dude.
love it,
And you,
dude. It's fucking. It looks good.
You
Um,
just run with it,
I
man.
just wanted something sharp.
Yeah.
Yo, so let me
Plan
ask
on getting
you.
it tatted.
Oh, yo, that would be a sick ass tat, fam.
Hey, might as well, bro.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna
That
get
number
it.
can stick with you, you know.
Hey, I see hella like anime posters in the room and everything. I know you said you're doing this over at
Oh
your bro's
yeah,
house. Are you like hella into anime and stuff too?
dude. Yeah, me and my brothers love anime, man. Like it's all we really do. Like when I go home, I smoke some weed after work, chill with the kids, and watch a new series or watch a series I haven't finished. Like up
Oh,
here, he's
hey,
got
Oh, Demon
you
Demon
Slayer.
you watched
Slayer.
that Demon Slayer
Yeah,
movie?
Boondocks. Now I haven't seen the movie yet.
Bro, you guys
I'm
see
gonna watch it soon though. Of
Dragon Ball
course,
Z,
Dragon
Dragon
Ball,
Ball Super, Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan,
Okay, My
Oh,
My
Hero
My Hero.
Academia. I
Hero.
got you. I got you.
Yeah, dude, all the gas packs up in here.
One Punch Man. I see
One
it.
Punch
Eh.
Man.
Naruto. Okay, I see you,
Yeah,
fam.
dude, this is my brother's room, but we watch all the same series. Like he'll find one and be like, "Dude, you have to watch this," and I'll find one. And I'll tell him the same thing. Like, you gotta watch this.
Okay, okay, for sure, for sure. Um, so I kind of want to like go back and like talk about like skate culture a little bit, and like hip hop and like how much I like it. It's I feel like it's impacted like your music a lot. And earlier I mentioned that like uh skate culture, I I think skate culture and like hip hop go hand in hand because I said like it was always kind of like some street shit, like some grimy kids and everything. But there was a time where like I felt it was more like punk like scene kind of, right? And I always think that like punk rock and like hip hop are pretty much the same thing, but there's like a difference in delivery, but you're still kind of
Yeah.
very like anti-establishment, going against the grain of what's like socially accepted and everything. And I feel like that's a lot of what you say in your music, kind of like with your message and everything. Like, can we talk about like what you want to say with your music and like deeper meanings or anything?
Oh yeah, man. I'm super anti-establishment. That's where most of my inspiration comes from. If it's not like my dark traumas I've been through, then it's some fuck the system, let's rework this shit type of vibes. Or if it's not that, then it's like some stop being a little bitch and chase your fucking dreams type of vibes, you know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
just get up and attack whatever the fuck you want to do, you know? Like if you want something,
Hmm.
you got to attack that shit. So if I'm not rapping about opening your mind or fuck the system or like some kind of encouraging thing, then it's probably just some goofy trap smoking weed shit. I'm, it's all pretty much the same, but yeah, punk definitely is like twins with hip hop. They're like
Hmm.
unidentical twins because they're
Hmm.
saying the same thing
Hmm.
but with different sounds, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I always thought it was like very much like the same energy, and like people like think I'm fucking crazy when I say that shit, and I'm like, no, 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 fam. Like it's
Yeah, like
damn near
DMX is
similar.
like a rock star, you know?
Oh, good. Yep. You're right
DMX
DMX.
about
isn't like
that
a
for sure,
rapper.
man.
That fool's a fucking rock star, man. Like that's how I see it.
Nah,
Hell
It's like a
yeah.
mentality. Like I got Rage, I like Rage Against the Machine a lot. They inspired me a lot because like most of their music is like all against the system and against like racism and prejudice and against like authority. Like because this country's getting like we're losing a lot of our rights and shit, dude. And eventually we're gonna lose freedom of speech, and that's gonna be fucked because
Hmm.
artists aren't gonna be able to say what they want. So I'm just trying to like express my freedom of speech as much as I can while we still got it.
I feel that.
Exactly.
I definitely feel that. And
I think the perfect blend of your sound was the song Fate. Can you like explain a little bit about that? Because that's how we first found you, bro. Like the music video is all crazy. So I feel that's like the perfect blend of what you are. Do you mind explaining that song and definitely like
Yeah,
explain
that
the lyrics and
expresses
everything?
me. That rounds me up pretty damn good.
Yeah.
That song is I basically put my all into that. You know, I mentioned I think I mentioned everything that I'm into, like anti-government shit, awakening your mind. I even threw like some anime bars in there. And there's a whole lot going on in that song, and I just wanted to like unleash I felt like releasing something when I made that. So I knew I wanted to release a lot, but I didn't have a lot of time. So I just basically like just compacted a bunch of information really tight.
And you executed very well.
Like
A
when I
double tap
said,
is fucking nuts.
like, this is my fate. Feel like I'm opening destiny's gates. Feel my divinity rage. Like that. I really feel like that. Like those are just words that I really feel like. Like when I was going through my fucking shit, I had to like tap in with my destiny. Like, what do you want to be? You know, like you have to open that shit for yourself. You know, I believe we create our own fate. You know, so that's really what that song was about. Is like creating my own destiny.
Oh, that's a bar.
That's
That's a
that's
bar.
deeper than rap. That's deeper than rap right there.
Oh,
Yeah, it definitely is.
here, let me ask you
That's
this.
what's up.
One of my favorite bars in that song. Oh, sorry. That's
no, go
one
ahead.
thing.
Go ahead.
I said on that song, I was like, got trapped in my mind and escaped. Now I'm a beast out the cage. Like that was a direct line towards like me being in that psych ward because I was trapped in my mind. And like once I got out of that and became like healthy, there was like nothing stopping me, and I felt like a
Unlimited
beast out of a
potential.
cage. Like I don't know,
Ooh.
it just yeah, you know, like that's how I felt on that song. So I was just like trying to express my unlimited power as a human being in this realm.
Yeah.
Kind of dorky, but yeah, it's really how I
No, that's
felt.
some real shit, bro.
That's
That's a
yeah.
bar.
Ain't nothing dorky about that, bro.
That's a
When
bar,
you
dog.
explain your real shit in there, like you're just unleashing power. You know, you're telling everybody how you feel and telling people that you know this is who I am. You know, and that's what I
Also,
like about it.
Yeah.
I listen to that. I listen to that song, or like I watch a music video whenever I'm at the gym because that shit gets me hyped. Bruh,
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do.
I remember like
Give you that energy to move your body.
when we saw the music video and Lance showed it to me, I was like, "Yo, what is this shit, dog? Like he's in the car
Yeah,
like
we're
that,
like
and
we're fucking
the
like this is a
fucking
motherfucker
weird
just jumping out the
angles and
sunroof and
shit,
just
and
going
the
hella
fucking
crazy and
sunroof,
shit.
and they going through the fucking parking garage. Like
Bro,
this shit's hype."
I almost died filming that video.
Oh shit!
No joke. I'm not even kidding. Dude, the scene where I poke my head through the sunroof and I'm looking
Yes,
down,
yes.
I was on top of the car, right? And in the parking garage, the roof is low. So the roof is like right here, and the car is like here.
Shit.
So I had no room to go
Yeah.
like this, you know, like
Holy
I had to be
shit!
like super flat in that scene. And then
Oh,
after the shot, I forgot how low the roof was, and I picked my head up really fast, and the big ass brick that's inside of the fucking parking garage just cracked me in the head. And it like I could feel the force like pushing me back, so I pulled my head back down. Like it was about to snap my neck because we were going like 10 miles an hour, you know?
yeah.
And I just hit like a brick wall with my head. And I had a headache for like 2 days, but
God
it was
damn.
worth the shot.
My man did it for the
Yeah,
art. He did it for the fucking
yeah,
art.
man. You had to get that shot, man.
And it paid off. It paid off, fam. But I just wanted to ask you earlier, like this is gonna get into like some philosophical shit. Do you feel that fate and destiny is the same thing, or is there a difference between the two?
Oh man,
Because
that's pretty deep.
my point of view is that like I feel that your destiny might have been at times, like right now, I would say I feel that your destiny is predetermined by the universe and whatever energies, right? But your fate will determine what your destiny is, and you are in control of your fate.
Yeah, that's a tough one because what is your destiny? You know, your destiny is basically like your legacy and the destinations that you end up going to, you know? And your fate is like the ultimate ending right? Or
Yeah, yeah.
so I would say that Your destiny can always change, but your fate, it's at the end of the day, your fate is your fate, you know, like
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think we have much control over it. You can, because let's say like, oh, it's my fate to be a skater, and then I fucking die and I don't get to become. I don't know. Fate's weird, man. It's like it just seems like a book that's getting written that you can't read until it's done, and you're making it while you're reading it, but you can't like change the ending. I don't know. So weird.
Bro, I think about
I
that
don't
shit all
know.
the
I'll leave
time,
it up for
but
grabs.
like, man, let it marinate and, think about it some more, because that's always a great fucking, like, when you burning it and you ask someone shit like that, right, man, like, you get some great fucking answers. The other one,
Hell yeah! I just smoked a blunt right now.
another good one I want to ask is, do you believe in soulmates, and can you have more than one soulmate, and does your soulmate have to be the love of your life, or can you have platonic relationships with your soulmate?
Damn, Kyle, did you smoke weed
I
before
haven't
too?
thought
Shit, man,
about
these some
that,
crazy ass
but
questions, man.
I
This is dope.
I went through some shit, and then like I was listening to a lot of beats, and like
Yeah.
that's the emotions that I felt that was like being conveyed through the beats.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I feel like your soulmate is whoever you decide that you want to spend eternity with. And what was the other one you called? A
Is
platonic lover? What is
No,
that? I'm not
like,
even sure what that is.
so can you have like more than one soulmate was like the first question. So like for me, and all right, here, let me ask you again and then like explain
I
my point
wouldn't
of
think
view.
so. I would call it maybe like you could probably love multiple people, but there's probably only one true soulmate. I believe that there is one person that will be the best for you that you meet in your life. And if you cling to them or not is up to you. But there's definitely that one person that's the best suited for you in your life, in your lifestyle.
I got you. I got you. I feel that. I feel that. Because
But you
so,
could love hard, but who's the best for you, you know?
yeah. So I was asking if you could have multiple soulmates, and if you can have like platonic relationship with them, meaning that there's no romance or anything. You guys are just like friends. Like, that's
Oh,
the
hell no.
yeah.
I couldn't do it. I mean,
Okay.
kudos to someone else if they can, but I need love, man.
Because I think
Kyle, are you
You,
thinking?
you mean
You
like
thinking about your marriage?
don't put
you
that
mean
in
like
the
sexy?
universe, that guy. Nah, because uh
Sex without love, man, that'll hurt your soul.
oh
I'm a big believer in soul work, and like you don't want to be attached to fucking somebody's past traumas through
so
their fucking sexual fucking vortex of fucking succubusness.
I think
Succubus.
I actually think the
There's some
song.
succubus out there that'll suck you dry, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
believe me.
whoa, whoa, whoa! What
I
kind of anime are you watching, fam?
I had that feeling.
Succubus porn,
Um,
demonic porn.
I fe- I think the song is I think the producer is Freddie Joachim or Freddie Joachim, and the song's called like Heaven, and it's like a remix that he did off of like something else. I'll send it to you guys later. But anyways, like my whole thing was that I think I was like questioning hella shit, and then like the homies was asking about like, do you believe in like reincarnation and like life after death and all that, right? And then I was like, yeah, but I feel that like once your body once your soul leaves this physical earth and to wherever it ends up going, there could be a divide, because there's a part of you that doesn't want to leave, and there's a part of you that does want to leave, right? And then there's a split, and then a soulmate is a part of your soul that didn't go with you to the other side and splits
Oh, that
off
sounds
into
gnarly.
like somewhere else, right? So I believe that you're in a sense that like your closest friends, your closest homies and everything, like they could be in some way be like your soulmates because those are they hold a fragment of your soul that's splintered off.
Ooh, like a doppelganger.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Shit.
It's
Ooh.
Yeah, that's some deep
That's
shit.
trippy. That's trippy. Trippy bone. That's
Yeah, that
trippy.
is some
See?
trippy shit.
Damn, that's
I
crazy.
wouldn't doubt it, man. I believe in reincarnation and all that shit.
yeah.
I don't
Oh,
think energy dies. I'm pretty sure it's transmuted into something.
I found it. I'll send you guys the song and everything.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Wolf.
But going back to like the interview and like everything, we went on for like a way different crazy tangent, but like it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think Trippy Bone's probably the best guy to ask for that question. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of. He's like namaste souls, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely an afterlife, man. I don't know what happens or where we go, but something happens.
I
It's
got you.
not the end, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So like a lot of times we talk about me and Lance, we have like this pride. We're very prideful of like where we came from, which is like the Bay Area, right? And we always talk about how growing up in the Bay, how its community and everything has like influenced us as a person, our views in life. Um, how has like your area, your community influenced you as like a person and even your music?
Whew. Well, my area's definitely made me a little rougher. 'Cause I grew up in the ghetto, like, single mom. Most of my neighbors had single parents and broken families. We're all like broken
Mm-hmm.
family little kids skating together. So I related with a lot of the kids that I grew up next to, and it influenced me a lot because I knew that I wanted better for my future. So I had to find a way to get out of that lifestyle, like in that cycle of just work and fucking pay bills and die. Because there's more to life than just paying bills. And that's how my family grew up. Like my mom worked for everything that we had. But without like struggling like that, I probably never even would have wanted to make music. If I was
Mm-hmm.
well off and I had money and I had no worries, I probably wouldn't even fucking do music. But not only is it like a way for me to express, but there's a possibility that that shit can take care of my family if it takes off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I see it like work and fun. It's like fun work. Clears my mind, and it could help me get out of this fucking place that I've been living in my whole life. I love it though. I love it where I came from. Taught me everything
Yes.
I know.
Damn.
And that's
You
good.
you said like some real shit that's like hella relatable to me too because like some of my closest homies, some of the people I grew up with, like yeah, not necessarily the best home life and everything, right? So we formed a family through our friendship, and like
Yep.
hearing you say that is just like yeah, man, like that shit happens out there in the world with everyone else too, man. Like it's also kind of going back with like talking about a lot of issues like mental health issues because a lot of times people feel alone and you feel that maybe you're the only one going through that struggle, but yeah, man, there are other people out there going through the same thing, fam. Like you ain't alone.
That's true, man. I'm glad you can relate to that because some people like they graduate, parents buy them a car, they go off to college and live a good life. And for others, it's like you're lucky if you get some fucking Christmas presents.
Yeah. Or make it to
Facts.
2021. That shit.
My mom always made it happen. I don't know how, but I know she struggled. We missed rent a couple times for Christmas.
Hey, shout out to mom though.
Parents
Moms
are
are
fucking
always.
superheroes,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man.
yeah, she held it down.
That's good. I mean it's definitely your community is your community. And I'm glad that your community can really help you throughout your struggles and just make you who you are. And that goes for basically question 11, which is like what advice can you give somebody that's coming up in the world and coming up in the game that makes you like you tell them to like how to promote yourself or how to really be successful in life, you know?
Yeah. Or even like someone that might be going through some struggles similar to you, man.
Yeah.
Well, if they're coming up, they're trying to make something happen for themselves. The first thing I would say is don't be afraid to take risk, and don't let anybody tell you no, you can't do something, because 95% of the people around you will tell you can't do something. So don't listen to the naysayers. Believe in yourself. Don't be fearful. And if you're going through some kind of traumatic emotional trauma that you haven't gotten over, like something happened to you when you were a kid and you're an adult and it still lingers in your mind, just talk to somebody about it. Find someone you can trust, find someone you love, or even just a good friend that'll listen. You don't want someone that'll talk, just find someone that'll listen to you and tell them how you're feeling, and just tell people about your experiences, and it helps you get it off your back. Like me telling you guys what I went through makes me feel lighter as a person, because I feel like I'm not hiding anything. I feel more open. I feel like it builds trust, and a bond
Mhm.
when you're open about things that you've been through.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Like I like don't feel judged, man. This is like all we've been through. Me, and Kyle, like we've been through a lot of shit as well too, mentally and physically. Like without Kyle, I probably wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? That's real ass shit. And I feel like the
Ooh.
energy coming from you, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like it's real. I felt like I've known you for like 10, 20 years, but I just known you for like a couple hours, you
that's
know what I'm saying?
that's
So
great.
yeah, it means real love. Like
Yeah,
mental
I'm
health
real
is
comfortable with you
definitely
guys.
yeah. Mental health is really a damaging thing for men, especially, you know what I'm saying? Because men can't really
Hell yeah.
express themselves, you know? So for you to really express yourself to us and really tell us your story and about how you came up, it's a real blessing. It's real motivating. You know what I'm saying? Like for your music is dope. Like don't let anybody tell you that your music is not dope at all, because man, it's some real ass shit,
Thanks,
bro.
man.
Like
I appreciate
you just
that.
really have to find them. Yeah, you just really have to find the message into your music. Like the Fate song. Like I listen to the lyrics, but once you explain to me, I'm like, damn, there's like a deeper meaning to this. You know what I'm saying? Since we got to know you, so it's a real blessing for you to come on and really like talk to us, personally. It's just like one on one. You know what I'm saying? It's really dope of you. I appreciate you, my man.
Dude, and I'm happy to be here. Like, I'm super comfortable. You guys are chill as fuck. I dig the vibe, so I'm happy to do this whenever you guys want. Shit, we can
Yeah, yeah.
keep them going.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hell
We're
yeah.
gonna keep it going, brother. And maybe next time, maybe we'll see you live sooner or later. Everything's opening up soon,
Yeah,
so
I got some shows this summer I'm pretty excited about.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's
yeah,
up.
I'm excited to hear that Faith song like live. I want to hear that shit go crazy.
Dude, the
We
crowd
should
always goes crazy for that song. They
fucking
love
start a
that
mosh
shit.
pit and shit, dude. Just start fucking shoving people.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, hell yeah.
sometimes I don't even introduce myself. I just hop on the mic and start yelling.
Hey, that's the energy we need. That's the energy
They
we
like
need.
it, man.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show, but of course, my man, we always ask this question at the end of each interview, my man. Top 5 dead or alive before you go, G.
Yeah.
It could be anything. It could be top
Shit,
5
this.
rock bands or top 5 rappers. Anything you want
Yeah.
Oh,
personally that you
fuck.
feel you fucked with.
Yeah, dude. Just
All right,
your top.
we'll do rap. We'll do rap right now because
Okay.
I listen to way too much music. I listen to like way too much genre. So for rap, I would have to say my top five. It fluctuates, because I'll find a new artist and I'll fall in love with their music, or
Always.
like I'll tap into like an old artist. But top five right now that I've been listening to, I would say Jay Green, Ghost Main, Zillakami, uh, fucking. Oh, that's three, right? I would choose wrong. Oh, Ramirez. Ramirez is fucking hard. And fuck. Who could I choose for number five?
Five's
Five's
always a
always
tough
the
All right,
hard
one,
so we
one.
man.
got Ghostman, Ramirez. We'll throw Suicide Boys in there because I'm always playing their music. So like,
Suicide
Yeah,
Boys.
Ramirez, Suicide Boys, Ghostman, Zilla Kami, all those who's they fucking go hard, man.
Ghostman, Ghostman. When my homie first showed me Ghostman, I was like, Marilyn Monroe's like rapping, and then he's like, Dad, this is his full name, Ghostman. I was like, he's like, this shit's hella dope, and I was like, yo, this shit. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to feel about this shit, but like, hey, this is kind of dope because it's so
I like the things he
different.
talks about. He talks a lot about like the metaphysics and like fucking magic and like ancient knowledge and shit. Like I'm heavy into ancient history and I catch him mentioning a lot of ancient shit, so I gravitate towards it.
I think the only one song I
right.
know is um 100 Rounds, the one with Puya.
Oh, with Puya.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song's just violent. It's like he's got other songs that are like way different.
Okay, I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out. But I fuck with your top five list because I only know like two out of the top five. So I'm interested in finding
Oh,
out more.
you gotta see Zilla Kami, man. Zilla
I
Kami at
don't
City
know.
Morgue. Their DJ is actually Gallo is actually the guy who produced the Apocalyptic Soldier, like half of those songs.
Hmm.
He's the DJ for Zilla Kami, and
Oh
that
shit.
shit's just crazy because
Oh,
both of them inspired me, and for them to be working together is like a trip.
he has maybe this is yeah. I think he has a song with Denzel Curry.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
looking.
Zilla Kami.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
Yeah, he does.
I'm gonna check this out. Damn. Okay. Okay. Thanks
Dude,
for
Zilla
putting me
Kami's
on.
fire. Yeah, Zilla's dope, man.
I don't know any of the rappers that you named, and I
They're
fucking love
they're
it
all like
because
scream rappers. They all do like
yeah,
screamo
I
rap.
I love it because it makes me like do my homework on these folks because there's a reason why it's in your top five. You know what I'm saying? So I love how you
Hell
have
yeah.
different rappers. You know what I'm saying? So I respect your top five, no doubt, and I definitely wrote everything down. So I'm definitely gonna do my homework this weekend.
That's like my top five right now. But like overall, shit, like respect the OGs,
Hmm.
I didn't even name any OGs that I love. That's just like the ones right now that I'm listening.
All right, but that's some
Hey,
real
ain't
shit,
nothing
man.
wrong with that, man.
That's
Ain't
what you
nothing wrong with
feeling.
that.
That's what you feeling. That's what you feeling right now. That's your top five right now. So
Yeah, you gotta check out Jay Green too. Jay Green's
Jay
fire.
Green. Okay.
It's
Jay
Okay.
Green, okay.
Jay Green with the instead of two E's, it's two X's. He's got
Oh,
a
okay,
crew
okay.
called Schema Posse.
Jay
He's
Green,
fire
okay.
as fuck. He was
Interesting.
part of Lil
Okay.
Peep's come up.
Oh no shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure you check
Wow.
him out.
Oh
Yeah.
I see.
shit. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Damn.
Damn. All right. I'm learning a lot about your genre of music. I never heard any of them, but damn, my homework is
Oh,
gonna be
I'll send you
fire this
guys some
weekend.
songs after this. I'll send you guys some links.
For
I
sure.
know I know just what to send you guys.
Before we wrap it up, do you have any projects or anything you can talk about? Anything you want to promote? Anything? Let the people know that you working on. You cooking?
Yeah, actually I'm fucking working on a single I'm about to drop next month
Okay.
and pretty excited about that. It's called Schizo. Like we were talking about
Mm.
schizophrenia.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be based off my schizophrenic experiences. And go check out our website, namastesouls.net. We have all of our merch available for worldwide shipping. That shit's up all year long. So if anyone ever wants to support us, they could jump on the website and go purchase something.
Cop the shirt and cop the beanie. Cop his fit right now because it's pretty fire.
Yeah, it
Cop
fits
it.
pretty fine. Not gonna lie. It's a
Cop the fit right
pretty.
now.
Namaste.
All right, fam. Well, we really appreciate you coming on and doing this interview with us, man. Like,
Yeah,
a
man.
lot of good conversation, man. Learned a lot. Learned a lot.
Hell yeah. Shout out my wife for watching the kids. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you.
Shout out
Yes,
to the real
sir.
Be back
ones.
home cooking and chasing kids right now.
The
I
real
feel
one.
that.
Thank you guys for having me too.
Of course,
This
Oh
man.
is
yeah.
Thank you
awesome.
for coming
Thanks for
on
coming on, man.
anytime.
Appreciate your
Anytime,
time,
fam.
man.
All right, and with that being said, guys, we're gonna end the stream. I want to thank everyone for tapping in and everything. Make sure you hit them up on IG, SoundCloud, Spotify, all the major streaming services and everything. By the way, that orange cap was pretty fire. What the fuck is Attack on? Oh,
the Attack on Titan.
hey, I'm geeking right now,
geeking
man.
out.
Oh, I am geeking right now. That is fire. Oh shit.
Check out the website, man.
Yeah.
NamasteSouls.net.
Check it out, fam. And with that being said, guys, everyone have a
Thank you,
good night.
guys.
Thank you for
Good
tapping in.
night.
Peace.